Welcome back to Evolution, Nova Scotia's martial arts. Tonight we join Aikido students from all over Eastern Canada and beyond at their Master's Seminar in Mahone Bay. Let's take a look.
There are several small dojos, and I think what we've been very lucky to be able to put together is we all get along, we all support each other's events. So when we have big seminars, we can put 50, 60, 70 people on the mat from 5 or 6 schools that have student bodies of 10, 15, 20.
はい。お願いします。はい、stand up. Left foot forward. We're going to do a Tai Sabaki movement. Just watch. Try to keep your Aikido stance. It's just the line of the heel up with the big ball of the big toe here. So watch the 6th movement. We step forward 1. Pivot back to the left 2. To the right 3. Pivot to the left 4. 5, 6. Got it?
Right.
Okay. Go slowly. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start again. Left foot forward. Step forward on your right. And 1. Pivot 2. To the right 3. To the left 4. To the right 5. And back to front 6. Again, left foot forward. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you want to keep it even plane. You don't be bobbing and weaving up and down. Right? Keep level. Ready? Step forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And step forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the nice part here. I started when I was 18 as a kid. And then there's Bruce Lee was hard on the airways, and I started with Master Skipper Ingham and Goju Karate for 10 years. And then I had some friends in New York that took me to see an Aikido class, and it's been Aikido since 1979. The forms and the katas I was doing in karate, Goju-Ryu, I kind of saw the applications in Aikido. And instantly I took notice of that, and I said, whoa, this is what I'm looking for. And it's a big organization, and friendly people, and was sort of excited to take it on. And I started with the guy, Richard Stickles in New Jersey. He was my instructor.
Was martial arts different then in the late 70s, early 80s as compared to today?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It was more tradition. People stuck to more traditional martial arts, and today it's kind of mixed martial arts and stuff like that. Myself, I'm a traditionalist, and I have responsibility to keep Aikido as traditional as possible. Hi, Peter.
Hi.
Moro. Going up through the elbow here. His body's off. It's off its natural form. Tilt in the center. It's like kokidosa, like this exercise, kokidosa here. Right, Taisovaki. Thank you.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you. Gene. Kyo. Godan. Up to the elbow. Big tenkan. You're shifting your body here. Mote. Ototori. To the elbow. Shift. Go behind. Ora. Ora. Keep the elbow in front of your center. Stand down.
Joining me now is Sensei James Reed Jones of PEI Aikido. Aikido Prince Edward Island, perhaps. Yeah. You're a Nidan. You've been teaching and practicing for how long now?
Since 2001, so almost 20 years, 18 years.
Time flies. Has it been a great enjoyment for you?
Yeah, no, I love Aikido. I started because my wife picked it as an interest class in university. I wanted to do Kung Fu, but I kept up with it and she quit to do yoga. So I guess I fell into it.
Absolutely. So you'd started Aikido because of love, right?
Yes, basically, yeah.
Good way to get into it. Some of the highlights you've had over the years are?
Just the people. I started in Guelph at university, and then from there I went to Texas and trained there, and then from Texas to PEI, all over the place. And just the one thing is that wherever I go, Aikido people are awesome. It's like one big family. So, the friendships I've made and the travels.
The consistency of that value.
Yeah, you go to any USAF, CAF dojo and you're welcome. It's, there's no ego. It's you come in and you introduce yourself and you're welcome on the mat.
I have a student in London I go to annually. I teach a seminar here and I come here. And also they come to Bermuda once a year. So they come to Bermuda, I go to London, and then we come to Nova Scotia.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you travel elsewhere outside of that circle?
Periodically I go to the USA Aikido Federation seminars, and back to the dojo I started training in New Jersey. Now and then I would teach a seminar there as well.
What is some of your favorite parts of Aikido? What are some of the most compelling parts that keeps drawing you back?
One of the things that I really enjoy is the seminars, so where we get to train with different teachers and different students of Aikido.
Are we doing Godan with a Chudan twist? It almost looks like
Godan. Kokudosa. Here. Shift. Okay. Yes. Good stuff. Practice, please. Okay, it's time. Shudan. Aikido is two-part. This is taking the kemi, it's an art, and also the technique. Then there's preparation, taisabaki. You have to look a certain way. Every art has its art to it, its art form, and its look. Okay, so up, down, kisa, cutting through here. Mote. Up, down, ora. That's it. You should thumb to thumb. Waiting for you. So you're going down. You're dipping like this first.
Okay.
All right. We can just kokudosa straight up. Now, kokudosa. Okay. Down. Don't think about it.
Right.
Just move.
Okay.
Yes. See? Again, don't think about it. Just
Right.
yes. That's it. Good. All right.
You've been all over, but now you're training in PEI. You're here in Nova Scotia and Lunenburg at this seminar. How big is Aikido in the Maritimes of Canada?
You know what? It's actually, you don't have to go very far to find an Aikido dojo. You know, Fredericton, Moncton, there's another style in St. John, Antigonish, Wolfville, Lunenburg, Halifax, everywhere. You know, we're all small dojos, but I feel like it's well represented in the Maritimes. You know, you don't have to travel very far, like I said, to find a dojo. PEI didn't have one when I moved there, so I never really wanted to teach, but if I wanted to train, I needed to train some people to train with. So, you know, that's how we got going there.
And that's the evolution of Aikido. It keeps perpetuating. From what I've discussed with other instructors and practitioners, like you say, in your unique situation, to have anybody to train with, you train them up, and now here you are still training.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, when I first went there, I, you know, reached out to my sensei in Texas and said, you know, there's no one training. And he said, you know what, I'll put in a good word for you. I'll sponsor you to start a dojo. And within a week, Sensei Constable had emailed me, welcoming me, you know, is there anything I can do to help you to make, you know, Aikido PEI work? And from there, you know, his and my relationship has taken off, and he introduced me to all the other senseis around, and, you know, just welcomed into the community, which has been awesome. You know, you look at any technique, The reason it works is because of the two bodies moving together. Aikido wouldn't work, if the appropriate force wasn't being dealt with. So, yes, it's an art insofar as, there's the mental aspects, the positioning, the feeling where your partner is in space, but at the same time, it all boils down to the physics of the techniques. I'm a scientist at heart, so I think that's why I fall in that category. But.
Hi, I'm Signet Constable, Nidan from Bermuda Aikikai, and you are watching Eastlink Community TV.
Yeah, I was very, very fortunate to have be trained out of the original students of O-Sensei, the master of Aikido. I started with Richard Stickles, who was a student of Yamada Sensei of New York, and I got the opportunity to go to San Diego. I actually lived in the dojo for a number of months and trained with Chiba Sensei. And I had Kenai Sensei out of Boston. We had Harakawa Sensei. So we had a variety of original students, and you pick and choose and form your own.
It must have been a tremendous time to train at that level with such distinguishment of your instructors.
Yeah. And so most of the guys have passed away, God bless their soul, and so we had to carry on the tradition. And Aikido has to evolve. It can't just be stagnant. It has to, technique evolves as you go along, but the principles and the basics still remain the same. All martial arts, traditional martial art, has that same intention to develop a better person, a strong, healthier person. A person comes to the dojo, starts training, and he leaves a different person.
And that happened to you as well?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
It was a part of your early development in those younger days.
Kept me out of trouble, and I like the fitness. Karate, I do a lot of push-ups and fitness, and to do that, you have to keep yourself healthy. Yeah, Aikido, you have the uki and the nagi. The nagi is the one doing the technique, and the uki is the one taking the technique. So there's some cooperation taking place so they both can accomplish the goal. The person taking the kemi, we call, taking the fall, his kemi should be a step ahead of his technique.
Yes.
Yeah, but just a partnership, that should go on. We get some people with a little bit of attitude and arrogance that might give somebody some resistance or give them some trouble, but the main thing is the harmony between these two people, uki and nagi. We have a very good kids program. Some of the kids graduate into the adult class as teenagers, so I try my best to hold up tradition, and I think a lot of the martial arts, the traditional martial arts in the world, are seeing this trend. People looking for a quick fix.
Yeah.
Want to take a fall?
Sure.
Good on. Judan. Thank you. All right.
Hi.
Yeah, thank you. No throw. Don't throw. Up. Remember, you're cutting from the first. We did Ikkyo, the basic one. Going for the Ikkyo. And his hand. See, we did the Ikkyo first. Yeah. I think you don't grab the elbow. You grab the other opposite hand. Up, elbows up, stab, shifting. Right, thank you. All right, stretch your backs. Stretch your backs. Stretch your backs. I always believe if you can learn martial arts without getting yourself all beat up and injured, and some of the injuries can last you for the rest of your life. So we have to train sensibly and come out healthy and a body in good shape and mind.
If someone was looking for a martial art that was different, I think it appeals to people because it has a different mindset. You know, and I mean, my kids do karate. I appreciate all martial arts. I did karate myself for years.
As an instructor, I have to look to see who am I teaching. It could be beginners, people who've been training for a couple of months. So I teach according to who's in class. So nobody gets left behind. You kind of pull people along. Sometimes you have to slow the technique down, be more specific, so they get it. And when they get it, they feel good about themselves. They say, really, I really got something out of this class, you know, rather than my ego going off on a tangent. I could be throwing guys all over the floor, but that's not my intention. I try to live my life as an example for other people, you know, and hopefully it will rub off or they catch on. That's the best I can do. Not everybody gets it. But some people pick up on it. So I try to live by example. I enjoy coming here and beautiful Nova Scotia. And thank you. I thank you very much. No more.
Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our look into the world of Aikido here on Evolution. Join us next week on Evolution as we have an incredible in-depth interview with a world-renowned leader of Waichiru Karate and a true legend in the world of the martial arts here in Nova Scotia, Sensei Jim Maloney, right here on Evolution, Nova Scotia's martial arts, here on Eastlink Community TV.